Welcome back to a brand new episode of Be Supreme Spotlight. I'm your host, Bootsie Dawkins, and we got a very special episode today. We got somebody you probably was introduced to as 2 Chainz DJ, but he much more. I mean, one of those titles happened to be one of the biggest music executives in the Carolinas. If you've been paying attention, you see that he been breaking artists for the past couple of years. He been developing artists from the ground up for the past couple of years. That's something a lot of people can't say they doing. So I get out the way, allow him to introduce himself, tell the people where he from.
What up? East Sudd on the check-in. Street execs, the real university, no stress. And where I'm from the 336. High Point to be exact, man. Carolina kid, the Carolina cosign in the flesh.
The Carolina cosign. Yes, sir. Everybody done heard that before.
For sure.
So let's get started by telling everybody what all do you do in the music industry? Because, I mean, to be honest, for me to sum it up, it'd be hard. So I want you to.
I don't know, bro. I really don't even have a title. I'm Sudd. I do what I need to do.
You do what you need to do.
I guess I started out in high school, or really before high school. You know, I've always had a passion and love for music. Played a few instruments. You know, of course, drumline was real heavy at my high school in the marching band back in the day at Andrews. So from marching band drumline to turn into a promoter, throwing parties in high school, to going to North Carolina A&T and selling my mixtapes and doing 5-7 nights a week in the club. And then that turned into me traveling and going to Mississippi and the Atlantas and the Floridas and everywhere, trying to expand my brand as well. Then I started taking artists with me. So, you know, then I was known for pushing these artists out of state, and these artists always happen to be from the Carolinas. So, yeah, man, I feel like a DJ's job is to break an artist. Not just break music, but actually break an artist. That's what's going to separate a regular DJ from a popping DJ, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I guess now, you know, I'm graduated, and now it's like, okay, let's grow. What else can we do? We breaking records. Let's break an artist. I've been a part of breaking artists such as, like, of course, Bankroll, Dolph, Travis Porter, 2 Chainz. As far as like a few of the big names, you know what I mean. But now it's like I'm at the point where I feel like I put enough time in. I built my relationships, and I've studied the game enough to where I feel like I can, you know, build my team, and we can create and break an artist as well. You know, and shout out to Long Live TB, Sauce Pack. And, you know, now currently I'm locked in every single day with my boy Anella Harem.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what we doing, man, breaking artists. The executive Sudd.
And I was going to bring up Sauce Pack since you already brought him up. We'll go ahead and talk about him because I got to meet him before he passed. And one thing about him, anybody that meet him, they know he was a superstar, bro. Like, he had superstar. Like, if I ain't see no superstar in my life in the flesh, but it was just in him. Like,
that's what I'm about to say.
It was just in him. He taught that ism. Like, he know how to control the crowd. He know how to control the energy. Whatever type of room it is, he know how to come up to that level. And he was so young. So it was like, bro, you a superstar. You know it. You just see it.
Like you said, it was in him. And everybody, you can't be born with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You got to be born with it. You can't be taught what he had. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, and that's what I look for when I'm working with people. It's like, I feel like, you know, I specialize in, what can I say, artist development. You know, I have patience, and I think when I work with an artist, it's more of a love than a job. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'm willing to spend my last $5 on this artist. I believe in him that much, you know what I mean? Because it's going to come back. I'm that invested in an artist. I want to see folks win, you know what I mean? And shoot, I want to see folks win, but now I'm at the point where let's win together. I want to be a part of the winning thing. Like, let's help each other win, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So teamwork makes the dream work. But yeah, now Sauce, he was one of a kind, man. No doubt about it.
Yeah. And then you said you right now you got Anella. Like, how did you meet Anella?
So I do an event called No Stress Fest. We did it in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
And it's big.
Yeah, for sure. So this is like right near, it's July of 2019 when the pandemic was just 2020. And that's when the pandemic started, like, breaking a little bit. Folks weren't in the club yet, but we finessed, shout out to street execs, we were finessing parking lot concerts.
Yeah,
so
I
made sure the
was.
parking space, between each parking space, folks would sit on top of their car. We'd have a stage outside, and we did parking lot concerts. So what I did, I brought that whole formula to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Yeah. And, you know, I had slots for it. So my boy Malik, he was like, yo, I'm going to sign an artist up. His name's Anella. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Anello was supposed to go like third or fourth, I believe, and then the other guys weren't there. They weren't ready, but Anello was beside the stage. He looked ready to me.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I need you to set this show off for me. Never heard his music before, but it was dope. You know what I'm saying? He set the vibe. It was perfect. But, you know, followed this campaign on Instagram for like 2 or 3 more weeks, and then he posted a cover, and I was like, all right, that's super dope. Commented on it. He hit me back. Matter of fact, bro, let's get in the studio. We got in the studio. I think we did like 3 or 4 songs that first night. And I was like, bro, the vibe is crazy. Plus, this vision was crazy. That's the one thing that I love about the artists I work with. They all have a vision. You know what I'm saying? Anello knows what his house is going to look like when the check comes. He knows what the stage setup is going to be like. He knows how he wants his team. He knows exactly. He already visualizes everything.
Yeah,
He knows what he's going to do. You know what I mean? So it's all right, cool. I want to help bring that to life for you, bro. I see the same thing you see.
He got real artistry in it.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. So we locked in every day, man. Wake Up EP, that's out right now. We just dropped 7 crazy songs, and, you know, that Wake Up EP, just to give you more about that. So, you know, a lot of folks are waiting on some of the big songs that they hearing on the Instagram Live and stuff, or some of the things he's performing. But it's like, okay, we want to make sure we release all these things the correct way.
Right.
We don't want to drop the ball when we release nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's why y'all titled it that, right?
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
a little something to wake y'all up until we give y'all that little brunch before we give y'all the full meal. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. That what is it? I think it's number 1. Is that the one y'all got the video
Cold
for?
Day in Hell.
Man, that's a
like
that right there. I'm glad y'all did the video for that one, because that was my favorite one on there. So
real?
like, yeah, that was once I heard it, I seen the visual for it. I was like, yeah, it's perfect.
What else you like on that tape?
Man, be real. I like the last one, number 7.
Slutty Baby.
Yeah, that one right there.
That's my daughter's favorite song right now.
Like when you listen to it, you can tell he a real musician. Like it ain't just somebody that know music. Like he
produced both of those records too. You knew that?
I didn't know that. So he 100% do everything. I mean it's how old is he?
20.
20. It's hard to find somebody that could do that in the game. That's gonna be
matter what
scary.
age
They
you
gonna
are.
be scared of that. They gonna be scared of that. That's gonna be a problem.
They should be.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta be scared. Just open the door and just let it happen.
Yeah.
Just let us do what we gotta do. We ain't trying to scare nobody.
Yeah.
Just let us do what we gotta do, bro.
He what instruments he play?
What instruments does he not play?
It's like
He not play harmonica? Oh, never mind. Yeah, he play everything. I think he do like 18, 19 instruments. Let him tell me. So,
Yeah, I know I seen him on the guitar.
Drums, crazy guitar. Yeah, that's like he do that in his sleep. So, bro, hard.
Yeah. He got, like I said, he the superstar. You know how to find a superstar.
Sudd don't miss. I think I'm gonna get me some T-shirts made. I've been saying this for the past 2 days. Sudd don't miss, bro.
Yeah.
There's a few other artists out there and co-sign. It's like, bro, I know music. I love music.
And
That's
it's
really
real,
what got me in this game.
and it's
Me
real
loving
because
music.
you're not just jumping on them like at 100K. They and I mean they ain't knocking nobody that's doing that, but I seen you do it from the ground up, so you deserve that respect
And that's
for doing
that's
that.
how you know it's a passion. Like I like to call them passion projects, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't even be about the. Like I said, I'm willing to. Shit, man. I sacrifice family time. I sacrifice other potential jobs I could be having. It's a lot of things I could be doing.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, this is what I want to put my time in. This is what I believe in.
Yeah.
This is my goal. You know what I'm saying? I see the bigger picture. A lot of DJs, I ain't gonna say DJs, but a lot of people out here just don't see the bigger picture. And they might come to engineering, artists, bloggers, videographers, or whatever. It's like you gotta see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Everything ain't about an instant paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So you might not even get paid at all for it, but it's like I'm willing to take that chance because I love it this much. Oh, damn, is money involved? That make it 10 times better. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's how I operate, and I think that's one thing that helped me get to where I'm at now, where I feel like I'm going to be or where I know that I'm going to be going. It's like I'm patient. I mean, I've been at this game for some years now. It doesn't even seem like that long, but like when I go back to Facebook and IG and stuff, and, somebody might be like, yo, you remember when you did this? Or yo, so you remember this mixtape from 2009? And I was like,
take you back to A&T days.
I'm like, damn, bro, I forgot. I'm hard, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
been doing it
my
for a
family,
long
but I
time.
be forgetting, like, I'm hard out here for real.
Yeah.
So I be having to remind myself sometimes. But
Yeah, and I think that you may feel like that because you be dabbling in so much, you be doing so much. So like, if you was just doing this all the time, you would get your flowers all the time for doing it. But you do so much, you gonna get your flowers all the time. At the end, like you said, you see the vision, you see the end goal of it.
And honestly, bro, it's like a lot of folks tell me things and like tell me how proud they are of me and stuff like that. And usually my response is like, I appreciate you. Keep supporting, keep being proud, because, you know, one of my main sayings on my mixtapes and like in the clubs, like one of the things people knew me for, I would be like, you know, we still on some warm-up shit, because that's how I be feeling. It's like, this still, like, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. I haven't reached my peak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's so much more stuff that I'm going to do that I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even music, but just entertainment, period, bro. And then when I look at, like, some of the guys that I look up to as far as the Envies and Dramas and Khaled's and, you know, some of these other DJs, A&R record exec, guys that started, you know, kind of had the same lane I had, but they transitioned into, you know, moguls. Right. So it's like, bro, and then just to calculate the age, it's like, okay, Sudd got some time. Like, you ain't got to rush it, Sudd. You in a great position right now.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know it's much more to come. I know what else I got to offer the people. So that's why I stay level-headed about it.
Yeah, and to piggyback on that, the fact that you're doing so much, we slide in and talking about the No Stress Academy.
No Stress Sound Academy, for sure.
Yeah. So talk to the people about that. Tell them what it is, what it all entitled.
No Stress Sound Academy. We're actually sitting in the booth right now. This is the first interview. We haven't even shown this to the world yet, so I don't even know when you're gonna post this. But shout out to Backwoods, shout out to Team No Stress. No Stress Sound Academy. This booth right here was designed by Anella, for real. This is really his vision with the rugs on the wall and stuff like that. And then I had to holler my girl Sky, and she helped put all the rest of the pieces to the puzzle together. I said, okay, you know, my dog got a vision. We're gonna do the Oriental rug swag, whatever, give it a cabin feel. And then she just took it and ran with it. So, you know, No Stress Sound Academy, bro, it's like, how can I explain it? It's like the creative house. You know what I'm saying? I see this as being the Motown for the North Carolina. I see this, you know, not only are we doing a recording studio in here, but, you know, we actually, we have a purpose. You know what I mean? You could walk out here and we might have to give you a game plan to, you know, let's really, instead of you just recording and we sending you on your way with your mix or whatever, it's like, yo, matter of fact, this record's kind of hard. Maybe you should do this with it. Like, here goes some insight. Like, maybe shit, let's get involved. You know what I mean? But it's like, really, it's anybody. You might rub shoulders with anybody in here. And the place isn't even open yet. Man, we still building, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
he is not lying. He is not lying.
With anybody. Like, even today, it was lit, bro.
Yeah.
You had some of the hardest artists in the Carolinas in here. You had the biggest club promoters in here. You got some of the top bloggers in here, some of the top DJs in here on a Sunday, on a humbug, you know what I'm saying? So it's like...
And it's not open. It's not open yet.
It's like, you know situation right now. We'll be open in about a month. We're located in Charlotte, North Carolina. We'll be doing music theory classes. You know, it's like mentor programs, bro. Like, it's other folks that have my same vision out here. Or not a larger vision. And I think Charlotte was a great area to do this in. Oh, perfect. Like the heart of the city location. Honestly, bro, like this is my third location. I had 2 other places that I went and, you know, built studios at, but things didn't work out. But, you know, I'm a real firm believer in timing and everything happening for a reason. So, you know, we landed here on the west side of Charlotte. And then I love the area. I love the land. I love our neighbors. And I feel like this is going to be a historical place for the Carolinas, for myself, and for everybody else involved. And our mission here is to put plaques on the wall.
Oh, they definitely come.
That's our thing, you know, because it's like I done spent so much money at other studios and everything else. So it's like, man, and other studios ain't always available either. Right. So it's like, okay, I need a studio that's always available. Yeah, it's yours. Where I can do what I want to in my studio, when I want to in my studio. Not necessarily invite everybody to my house, but, you know, it's still a house, home away from home, you know what I mean? And when you come here, I want you to treat it as such. So,
and you put a lot of work into that No Stress brand, period. Like over the years.
I've been pushing the No Stress brand. No Stress brand is for a little background on that. That started as an R&B mixtape series that I did, and then you know, I
started. What year?
Like 2009, probably maybe before that. No, about 2009. I used to do the R&B series called No Stress, Thin Line Between the Streets and the Sheets. But then it turned into a clothing line in like 2012, and then we turned it into an actual entertainment label, management company. I think that was about 2018. So, you know, we rocking.
Expanding. And when you would you say, like, where did you start seeing the vision for all that? Like, did you start off with it like, oh, I know I'm gonna do a mixtape, then I'm gonna build it to this? Or was it like you started here, then you went here, then you went here, and God was just ordering your steps? Would you say it like that?
Man, I don't even want to say I plan stuff all the time, bro. I was like, I know I'm gonna do good. I know it's gonna be bigger things, but I just kind of wake up and go sometimes. Sometimes I'll do plans, but sometimes when you plan, it doesn't always go as planned. You know what I mean? So I'm always ready for audible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I know I want to sell multi-millions records. You know what I mean? And I know the steps that it takes to get there. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I knew it was gonna be like this, but like I said earlier, I know it's gonna be bigger than this too. This is one studio, but it's like, man, if you after we sell some of these records with another, it's gonna be even a bigger studio. He gonna have his own studio. You know what I mean? We might have a studio on the West Coast. We might have a studio in Georgia. Ain't no telling.
Yeah.
So.
And I would say you probably was one of the first people out of the Carolinas that actually like made music a business here. Like, you know what I'm saying, making it where people can make money here off of music, and actually brought what they actually already have in Atlanta. Really, you can make money off of your music.
Make it that lifestyle.
Yeah,
it was definitely some folks before me, but for our generation,
yeah, you help break that door.
I'm definitely one of them guys that made it cool to be from Carolina.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I ain't even never said that before, but it's like I realized that the other day. It's like, boy, I've been pushing this Carolina stuff a long time.
Yeah,
like just having faith in Carolina artists, going to Atlanta 20 deep on my Carolina stuff, like really getting into some stuff behind this.
And that
Carolina,
that take a lot.
Hometown
that
stuff.
take
so
a lot.
Like, I'm willing to put that on my back, and that's why that title, Carolina Cosign, is so heavy. Is because that's why I stand. Like folks used to pick on, like, oh, Carolina boy, you be going hard for them Carolina boys, but we some of the top folks in the industry right now.
Yeah.
From the teams to the marketing to the artists to some of the producers and everything. It's like we going crazy out here right now, and it's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah, you feel like it's only the tip of the iceberg, and especially with stuff like what you did. Like you said, this is the best place you really could have put it, in my opinion. Also, Charlotte, because I feel like this the next Atlanta. Like the size.
Charlotte's always been a few years behind Atlanta as far as like the economy and like the buildings and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say like the sound and the swag, but like it's a city.
Yeah,
Charlotte's a city.
Is.
You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, straight like that. It's a city, and you got like a lot of folks from all over the place in Carolinas. And I think in Charlotte, it's a lot of different cultures. They trying to blend together, they trying to mix together, but folks don't know exactly what to do when they get around each other. You know what I'm saying? You got these folks hanging with these folks. They all be in the same club, or they might be at this place together, but I feel like, okay, cool, we're going to take these people from here, them top people from here, them top people from this part of town, and, the hood, the backpackers, these graphic designers. All right, come on, y'all, let's meet right here. Let's put our heads together. Y'all like this right here? All right, let's focus on how we can take this to the next level working together. Instead of working against each other and everybody be all separated, segregated. Let's work together, man.
Yeah. And speaking to that, I just actually interviewed King Carter before you, and so come in here, and he happened to already be here. So it's like that was crazy that happened. So that tell you like,
you never know, and ain't no telling who you gonna see in here, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like that tell you where this is a place where the power is at when it comes to the music industry. That's already just off of that alone.
Straight up.
Good vibes, and like I was gonna say that about the design and everything. You can tell y'all went for the vibes with everything. The vibes when you go into the studio, it's vibes.
Hey man, the studio is all about a vibe. You gotta set. I guess I don't know. At the same time, you gotta be the vibe, bro. You know what I mean? So if we can help, I'm a curator.
Yeah.
So that's what we gotta. If we can make it easier for people, let's do that. You need us to help you. You know what I'm saying? Help you with the swag. We're gonna do that for you. If you ain't got it all yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate it.
So how did y'all come up with a vision for No Stress Sound?
I think the greenery was probably, I don't know, bro. I don't mind taking advice from folks. You know
even the studio period. Like what made you say like this what need to be here? What made you say that?
I'm in the studio too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like I was saying, damn, I could have been bought a studio. All the studio time I done, all the money I done spent, but it was cool because like my homies have studios as far as like, street execs in Atlanta, and he got Chop House in Greensboro, Underground Rich, you know what I'm saying? Like my hometown studios that I always go to, but it's like they might be booked up. Like damn, if I had my own studio, it'd be all good. And then we got the in-house set up, but then it's like, nah, we need a building. We can't just invite everybody here. You know what I'm saying? You can't have everybody when you lay your head at night.
Right.
So let's have this creative house to where we can come and, we open 24/7 and let's put these ideas together.
Yeah. So if you can advance 5 years from now, what do you see for this studio? Where you see it at?
I see about 20. I ain't say 20. I say about 30, 40 plaques on the wall. Half of them, about at least half of them, are going to be coming from the hard drive in this studio. Other things that might be joints we might be a part of. It might be features that Anella did or whatever. But I see a whole bunch of more plaques on the wall. I see another location while having this location still. I see Nella having his own studio. And honestly, let's talk about 5 weeks from now. We got No Stress Sound Academy on the West Coast in Woodland Hills, California, on top of the cookie store. Shout out my boy Reno, Dank Labs. So yeah, we got a studio opening on the West Coast in a month and a half.
Oh, you say you opened a studio on the West Coast too?
We spend a lot of time over there, so it just made sense. You know what I'm saying? So nothing but progress for real, bro.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Progress, more plex.
Yeah, well, you doing a lot.
Dope ass staff, dope ass team. I don't even like saying staff. Dope ass team, bro.
Yeah, that's what's needed for sure. So name now you can't use an artist that you already affiliated with, artist already signed to you. Name your top 5 Carolina artists that you see out here working. Now I had to word it like that on purpose. Carter, he couldn't give just 5. He ended up giving 10. Anella definitely was in there. But if you want to do 10, you do 10. But you can give him 5. Did you see working? It ain't got to be like, because you know the numbers going to be the numbers, but you know the ones that's out here really doing their thing.
So I can't say Anella.
Yeah, nah, you can't do it, because we already know Anella hard. We already know that.
All right. Fetty P. Franklin.
Boy. Yes, sir.
Cusco the Fool.
Yeah.
I gotta go to my playlist.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me go to my little playlist. I got a playlist that got some of my boys on there, man.
See what you got.
Who we got? Lil Zach's dope. Smiley Face, he's always one of my favorites. Shout out my boy Cayman Della. Shout out to Hive.
Yes, sir.
What can I say? I don't want to go too crazy, because I don't want to start forgetting people and stuff, man.
Yeah. You ain't got a politic
and I don't want to make it too easy for these other guys that ain't out here doing their work.
That's
and
what
their
you're supposed to
groundwork
do.
out here. You know, it's like let me not make this job. Let me not make these other folks A&Rs that got these big jobs and get these big paychecks. Let me not make it too easy for them like I've been doing.
Right.
Because I be building up folks, or I might be posting somebody doing too much, and then they're coming down. We did all the work. We made this hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't even send a plaque out or something like that. But, you know, I don't get salty about it. But just, you know, yeah. I say, like, my 2 favorite right now, for real, who I ride around listening to on a daily, if I ain't listening to something that I'm working on, P. Frank, dope as hell. He the hardest.
Yeah.
He hard.
Who
Who you got? Who your top 5? I'm probably forgetting some folks too, so that's why I didn't want to. I hate doing the list stuff.
Yeah, I know, but people like to hear, especially for somebody like you, because they know you got your ears to the street.
That's why I can't even give it to you.
Man, I know, but you got your ears to the street,
Who am
bro.
Who am I forgetting? Who
You don't want to forget
who I be
nobody.
listening to?
Oh, I got you.
Who I be listening to, man?
But I mean, I done seen you at so many like meet and greets and everything,
I promote so many
bro.
different people, man. It's a guy named Canoli. Like, he got a song that's hard as hell. Like, I like different kind of music. It's a girl named Sianka. I met her last week. I was late getting on her campaign. She's super dope. Damn, who else? Who I'm forgetting, Cam?
Yeah, we rock with 10.
10 cell phones hard, for sure. J-Way hard, damn. Who?
Munch doing his thing.
Yeah, Munch hard. Like, Winston going crazy. They got a lot of talent out there.
Yeah, they are.
Raleigh going crazy. My boy Sequence, he crazy. Jonah Rain, crazy. Man, it's a lot of folks out here in the Carolinas, dog. I be naming folks like hell.
Yeah.
It's off top, yeah.
Yeah, but that's good. I mean, we got some
too many
working.
folks, because I know I'm missing out somebody. Maybe, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, you
It's all
can't
good.
name everybody. You can't name everybody.
Get out your feelings.
Yeah. So,
Straight up.
well, where do you see Anella going? Where do you see him going? 'Cause I know you see Superstar. And
I don't even think I can see that far, bro.
you don't see it.
I can't even see that far.
So how
I
you
don't
taking
think they
it?
make a telescope to beyond the moon, bro. I see Super Bowl halftime show within the next 3 years. I see diamond records. I see diamond albums. I see the hardest pop soft rock, classical, country.
Man, it's hard to put them in a genre.
I see world music, bro. I see
Right.
world tours. I see folks passing out. I see folks walking down the aisle. I see folks celebrating life to his music.
Yeah.
I feel like music is a universal language, and I feel like Anella is one of those translators that I see Anella as a translator to the world.
That's
hard.
beautiful. That's beautiful though. That's real. That's real.
Translated to the world,
It's not
bro.
a lot of people you can say like that. You know, one of the biggest people I think of when you say that, Michael Jackson.
That's who his favorite artist is too.
Yeah, that's
That's who he can. That's who he compare himself to, Michael Jackson.
He's a translator
Like,
to the world.
That's what he want. He got Michael Jackson. That's one of his main influences. Like Michael Jackson. I want Michael Jackson love. I want Michael Jackson fame.
You cannot go wrong modeling yourself after Michael Jackson. Not at all. The GOAT for sure. I go on record say that anytime.
Yeah. So yeah, we on the same page. You see what I see. I just see greatness, bro. I see folks smiling. I see the American dream, bro.
All right, well.
I see a country boy from Trinity, North Carolina, with soul, great music.
And he gonna be anywhere, everywhere. You say you gonna have him on the Super Bowl, everywhere.
I mean, that's like, I ain't gonna say that's minor, but like that's just like a given. Like, you know, they always go for the hottest or the biggest stuff. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's just one of them novel things where they gonna want him everywhere. He gonna have to be everywhere. Talk shows to, you know, 100,000 people at a festival. Like, it's greatness, bro. You know, all the things that I've done with 2 Chainz plus more.
Yeah.
You know,
And you've seen
and
that. You
that's
touched
just off
that.
of, that's just off of hip hop. You know, Chainz crossed over into other genres as well, but like hip hop got him to where he at. So imagine an artist that does hip hop, country, like I don't know, bro. We don't know what the genre
Could just
is.
go to a festival and go crazy.
World music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something that you can bring your. My 3-year-old daughter loves his music. I can play his whole project for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I could play it for my mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like that.
And you said your daughter like one of them songs.
Yeah, she call it Money Baby. Like she like a lot of his songs.
Yes,
Like that's really my A&R. That's you know, little baby Sudd. That's the head A&R over at No Stress Entertainment, man. So
I be seeing you be having on that mixing and stuff. You putting on.
Shawty crazy. I can't even. It's in her. That's one of them things where it's like.
Oh yeah, you know that's gonna be in her.
You know, she swears she gonna be. She used to say she's gonna be a firefighter, but now she says she's gonna be a firefighter and a DJ. And we went to a Key Glock video shoot. I took her out to California with me. Pulled up on Glock at a video shoot. And she's like, Daddy, I want to be a rapper. I'm like, what?
Oh, man.
She was like, I want to be a rapper. I was like, you can be whatever you want to be, baby. And she like, nobody will let me rap in there. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, she was like, I want to rap.
She want to hop on the Glock video.
I want to be a firefighter. She was like, that too. I want to be a firefighter. Then I want to be a DJ. Then I want to be a rapper. All right, baby, whatever you want to do.
You can do whatever. You can do it all.
Daddy with you, baby.
Yeah. That's real, though. That's real. You're a good dad, though. I see your line.
I mean a lot.
For real. If you could say one thing to an artist that's feeling frustrated because they're stagnant, what would it be?
Say quit and go get you a job somewhere, because there's a lot of people hiring right now, and the game is very saturated. Nah, but for real though, man, just got you might need to take a little late day or something, man. Just go think, go sit down. You gotta look at your surroundings. See, you know, maybe travel. I think that'd be dope. Travel, go see something new. Talk to some new people, man. Get motivated. Read a book. Watch a documentary. Watch something watch somebody that motivates you, man. Get on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Study a little bit. See what you just gotta be real with yourself. Sometimes you gotta look back and say, okay, what could I be doing better? Am I really putting my all into this? You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe, do I need a team? Maybe I need to include some more people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what else can I do? Maybe I need to invest some money into this, or, you know, because a lot of folks do the bare minimum. And it's like, that's why I don't even have much, like, pity for artists like I once did, because it's like, let's use 2 Chainz, for example, one of the dopest in the world. It's like, this man is up.
Yeah.
He's doing great. Plenty of platinum records, but he in the studio every day, like, he's still trying to get a deal type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man in the gym like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Not in the gym, but in the booth. You know what I mean? Like, he on family vacation in Jamaica, but his engineer Nolan is with him as well. Because at nighttime, it's record mode. I know where to find 2 Chainz any day of the week. If we ain't on the road, I know he gonna be at one of 2 different studios in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I see how serious he takes it, and I see the results that he's gotten from there. So it's like, first of all, I'm not taking you serious if you're not in the studio. damn near every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, folks be having all these other things, all these other hobbies and stuff like that. It's like, nah, bro, this is what I do. This is what I do every day. So if I'm not seeing you, you're probably not as serious as me. So I'm not saying I don't want to work with you, but it's like, you're not taking this serious. You're not all the way in. I'm 10 toes down with this music stuff. I understand folks have other lives and everything, but I realize what I sacrifice. So it's like, bro, like, what you talking about, your problems. I'm sorry, but you really ain't talking about nothing, bro. It's folks going through way more worse stuff than you. You're not in a bad situation. Sit back, evaluate, you know, just refocus real quick.
Would you say sometimes that people might need to move? Like, maybe they in the wrong location? Maybe they somewhere, like, it literally can't get popping?
You can get popping. Like, you can get popping. I ain't gonna say you can't get popping. The internet makes it beautiful for, like, you really ain't gotta leave your house.
Yeah.
But if you do leave your house, you know, if you get out here and go to it, it's gonna happen. Because it's not coming to everybody. Yeah. Everybody ain't going viral on TikTok. Everybody ain't going viral off of SoundCloud or YouTube or Instagram or whatever. See? But, I know. So, no drinks in the booth and no stress Sound Academy, please. Thank you, especially them nasty ass White Claws. Now we're gonna get that out.
I know, man. You can't hurt the sponsors now. I'm trying to get some sponsors too.
I love White Claw. Nah, but for real, shoot, I moved. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can always go back home, but I took my talents down to Atlanta for a few years. You know, I ain't gonna say I feel like I did everything I could do in Carolina at the time, but it's like, shoot, you know, the guys I was working with, they were stationed in Atlanta. Travis Porter, my boy Charlie was like, Sudd, no offense to what you got going on in Carolina, but just imagine if you came down here to where the new music mecca is, and you know, some guys that are established and got some motion going, and the same effort and energy you was putting right here, imagine if you was putting that effort over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the team, instead of doing this on your own. So I took that chance. I jumped off the porch, and then next thing was like, yo, the technique was like, yo, Sudd, damn, we about to start working with Titty Boy real close. You know, you need to start going to the studio, really, you know, basically position yourself. I feel like you got to know what you want to do. You got to have the vision. And traveling, you're not even moving, but traveling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to go down there and stay for a year, but go check it out for a week. You know what I'm saying? Go to Nashville, go to LA. You got to go see some stuff. You got to go meet some new people. High Point, North Carolina, when I was coming up, when I came out of high school, there wasn't no blogs that I knew of. It wasn't a lot of studios that I knew of in High Point. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of folks with that same vision. Well, at least I didn't know the people. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't friends for real. You had the same vision. A lot of my boys was playing sports and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my vision was the music, the DJ. So I was like, other than my dog DJ Smooth and my boy Red Hot, it wasn't no other DJs that I knew of around my age group from at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with going to set up shop somewhere else, but I ain't gonna say you gotta move, but I don't know, the internet make it a blessing though, for real, you ain't got to. But I come from groundwork. I come from real relationships, and I think that's one thing a lot of artists are missing right now. A lot of these guys don't have time to do artist development because they'll catch a spark, and the label will take them right here, and then you're gonna say it's an industry plan or whatever it is, but these guys don't have no kind of etiquette. They can't do no interview. They don't want to meet the DJs. They don't want to do drops. They don't want to go shake hands and kiss the babies.
Because that's where I come from. They didn't have to go through that to get to that level.
You feel me? And I see that folks really appreciate it because bro, you might not be hot forever. You know, your songs, man, you might get dropped from the label and you might need some organic love. You might need to go to your hometown radio station and be like, yo, bro, I'm back at it. I need y'all to play this for me. I don't got the label budget no more, but I know I got that love from y'all. I know y'all believe me. You know, I believe in me, so I need that look. So I'm a real firm believer in relationships, bro.
I think that circles back to the way that you develop your artists. Like I was already saying, you take them from the ground up with it. Like you ain't just trying to hop in. You teaching them exactly. You taking them around, so they getting a real hard fan base at the same time. I know what we did with Travis Porter. I done drove a van across country twice with Travis. Like, not with Travis Porter, but with some guys from Porterhouse Music Group and Street Execs. Like, we done loaded up a van with 80,000 CDs, bro. Yeah.
Like, real talk, like 80,000.
Man, if you from the South.
I'm talking about from Atlanta, Georgia, all the way to fucking L.A. Like, a van.
80,000 CDs.
80,000 CDs, bro. Straight up. And what we did, like, and it wasn't a straight shot. Well, one time we did drive straight there from Atlanta to L.A., But another time we did like Atlanta, then we went up and did like Philly and New York. Like we really we really went on a promo tour. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, colleges, okay, downtown, CD, flyer.
Yeah.
I come from that. They used to call me Promo Sudd in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like even before I was with Travis Porter in Atlanta, like my business cards was 4x6, 5x6 flyers with my name and face on it. My dad, folks would be like, when you talk to somebody, feel like they, or day one, folks would be like, well, I remember Sudd when he had a Dodge Magnum with his name on the side. Like, that's how we used to ride around, like, really promoting ourselves for real. So that's where I come from, and I saw the results it got. So it's like, I still put those tactics into work, mixed with the newer tactics, with the, the new ways of marketing online and everything else as well. So you got to evolve, but, a lot of them old things still work.
Yeah, it's noticed. Do you have anything else you want to leave people with?
Man, do what you believe. Stay safe. Love your friends and family, man. Work hard. If you believe in something, keep doing it. This is a process. Don't get too frustrated. Man, if you're going through anything crazy, it's all good. Tomorrow's another day. No stress.
Okay, and one thing I want to tell you, if anytime you have your artist, Nella, any of your artists, they got something dropping, come through, Be Supreme Spotlight come through, pull up on you, we'll make interview happen.
Let's do it, man.
Put us on the media run.
Let's do this Nella interview ASAP then. We can do it tonight.
Oh, well, we're going to do it right now. We can do it tonight.
Let's do it.
I
appreciate you and your support, man.
Oh, yeah. So I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe to Be Supreme Spotlight. And we out.